Okay, Pisces, so I'm really loving your reading. Basically what we've got here is Spirit is saying, now's the time. If you want to do something, now's the time to do it, okay? Don't wait until things are perfect, situations are perfect, until you have all of the equipment or everything that you believe that you need to either start a business, to start a hobby, that sort of thing. Don't worry about that because we're going to build to it, okay? So this card, what I'm really getting from this card is maybe this girl wants to be a yoga instructor, okay? We have Temperance right here. She's doing yoga by herself, but maybe she really wants to be an instructor. So what they're saying here is if you want to do that, but you don't have your own studio, and maybe you don't have money for insurance or whatever it is that you need to create a studio, you could start right now. You could start filming yourself doing yoga positions and routines or whatever. I don't know much about yoga, but filming yourself and putting it on YouTube, or hosting classes through Skype, right? And what they're saying is there may only be 2 people there, but you're going to build up to that. Because these people could go home and tell their family and friends about how amazing you are. And then you can gain a following there. They're also saying, like you could post it on social media, etc., right? You don't have to have all the things that you need or all of the equipment that you need right away to be able to start. So if somebody wanted to start a YouTube channel, a lot of the times if you watch the videos, people are like, oh, well, I started filming on my webcam, or I started filming on my phone. Honestly, I have some expensive equipment and my quality is not what I want it to be. I always find that having natural light looks so much better. But I spent almost $300 on a ring light and yeah, it just looks fuzzy to me. So honestly, whatever you have, just work with what you have or what you've got. My guides are saying this is about resourcefulness, okay? And we're going to talk a little bit more about guides in a minute. But if you want to do something, start, okay? If you want to have your own yoga studio and be an instructor, okay, first, what do you need to do to become an instructor? Do you need certification? Do you just need to have a lot of practice? I honestly have no idea. But maybe like look it up and write down what it is that you would need. You know, what kind of certification do you need? What kind of space would you need? How big? How much are rental spaces around you? How many mats would you need, etc., okay? So making a plan, writing it all out so we know what we're working towards, all right? They're saying that's really important to have those plans in place. But you don't have to wait until you have all of those things to start. And that's what they're saying with doing the videos or having some friends over at your house to practice on. And practice makes perfect. That's one thing that my guides keep showing me. It's like, Jenna, if you want to be good at tarot, you got to keep practicing. Practice, practice, practice. Now, sometimes I go a long time without doing tarot. But I remember when I started to do the zodiac signs, I know I stopped for a while because I was working full time and I could not do both. I could not. But when I started, I did 12 videos, the 12 zodiac signs, and then I did a personal reading. And I felt so confident within myself doing that personal reading. And my guides are like, that's because you kept practicing. You know, you practice and you build your skill. But if I take a couple of days or a week or more off of it, I lose my confidence again, right? So that's because I'm a beginner. So keep practicing, whatever it is. Whatever it is, okay? And they're saying, you know what? You're not here yet, but can you write down different routines that you feel would be really beneficial for when you had a class, okay? You know, practicing that out. Is there different music that you want to listen to? Because it doesn't necessarily have to be a yoga class. This could be any kind of fitness class. Are there certain songs? Maybe downloading them, creating playlists. There's so many different things that you can do now, right? So if you're stuck, ask your angels and guides, because they're the biggest resource of them all. Angels and guides. I really want to become a yoga instructor. What's my next step? What can I do right now to help me move forward? And they will send you an intuitive nudge, okay? You might already have an idea of what to do, but if you're feeling stuck, ask. With the cupcakes here, they're making me feel that maybe some of you want to own a bakery or start a catering company, something of that nature. Or maybe this could just be a hobby that you want to embark on, like me, about cake decorating, okay? And they're saying, you know what Jenna's going to say? I want to practice that. I don't know how. Okay, well, there's many books on it, Jenna. There might be free online classes, or you can look on YouTube and there's probably a lot of free videos to learn how to decorate cupcakes and cakes. Yeah. And then they're saying, and then we know exactly what Jenna's going to say. Okay, well, I'm trying to save my money right now, so I can't justify spending whatever money on getting the ingredients to be able to do so. And all of this applies. Okay. You need money, you need supplies. Ask and you shall receive. That's what I'm getting. Asking, receiving. Okay? A lot of times, when you ask, you're going to receive an intuitive nudge of something to do, some action to take. Sometimes, when you ask, somebody might just give you what it is that you need. It really depends on the situation, okay? But that's what they're saying. We don't have to wait until we have all the money in the world. We don't have to wait until we have all our ducks in a row to start. We just need to decide where we want to go, what we want to do, and start taking the steps. Because some of you Pisces are looking at whatever it is you want to do, whether it is a hobby, learning a new hobby, or whatever. You're looking at it as a mountain that's insurmountable, okay? But they're saying, look at this guy, he's on a flying broom, okay? He can easily get to the top, easy peasy. So whatever it is that you want, if there's the desire there to make it happen, you can make it happen. You have the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So this is about taking the time to grow something, working hard to make it happen. Maybe you want to open your own shop. This could be anything, okay? Yeah. My guides use this analogy in another reading, so I apologize if you watch both. But I have this idea of how I want my future home to look, okay? And how I want it to look, it's complicated to explain, but it has a lot of antique, vintage pieces. Those are not easy to come by. They aren't. I like to thrift and I like to go to yard sales, and my guys are saying, Jenna, you have already started to purchase pieces for that home. I do display them where I'm currently at right now, but it might take me some time to build up the pieces to create that perfect look. And my guides are saying it's the same thing with building up what it is that you need: knowledge, confidence, yoga mats, insurance policies, all of that stuff. It takes time to build it up, but you don't have to wait until it's all complete to start. That's just, no. You know, if this is what you want to do, if there's a certain career you want to go into, or maybe they're showing me the word Photoshop. Maybe you want to learn Photoshop. See the book there? Start reading about how to do it. You know, you don't have to, they're throwing me under the bus. You don't have to go to school and pay thousands of dollars to learn how to start using Photoshop, Jenna. But I like doing things in a, I don't know. Anyways, to me, it's easier to learn in a classroom than it is for me to watch videos. And they're saying that's totally okay. If you wanted money to go to school, ask us and we can help give you ideas on how to make that money, right? But for some of you, you could read a book to learn how to do these things, right? Or maybe reading a book is going to give you an example or an inspiration on how to take things to the next level, okay? So, Pisces, this is a really powerful reading. To me, it seems that a lot of you have something that you want to do. You might be holding back a little bit, but they're saying, no, just get started, okay? Just try. If you look at all my videos on my channel, it's just me experimenting. And there has been some lapses of time where I haven't been posting. And that's okay because I take some time to regroup and try to figure out, do I really want to do this? How do I want to do this? What do I need to be able to do this, okay? And that's totally all right. The planning process is important, but don't try to make sure that you have everything in place, all your ducks in a row before you begin, okay? Okay, Pisces, I'm going to end the video there. Let's just get started. I'm really excited to see what you guys create. Please let me know in the comments. This is one thing about being on the internet. I don't get to see all the beautiful things that you guys create, but if you would like to share them with me, I would be happy to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I see you in the next video. Bye!